Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent, and if you do enjoy the videos, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. There is always a first. There is always a first, and VyFinance is the first Cardano blockchain project to be featured on the channel. That's how excited I am about what I'm about to tell you. Stay tuned, because what I've got to tell you about these guys and what they're up to and how their system works, it is going to blow your mind. Now, VyFinance offers an ecosystem that is easy to use and accessible for everyone. That's the ultimate goal. Built on the Cardano blockchain. How much of a big deal is it? Well, it is the groundbreaking project within the Cardano ecosystem. The team at VyFi aim to address the gap in understanding incurred from newcomers entering the DeFi space. That comes after recognizing that many inexperienced users face a host of challenges when engaging with different platforms. And so the team at VyFinance have built out, right, some incredible things on this blockchain, right? From yield farming, so let others borrow your money as a loan and earn interest for doing so, to use your crypto, so use your crypto as a mining power and see how much your rewards you can grow. But the auto harvester, right, is where it gets really fascinating, and we'll talk all about that today. So deposit with cryptocurrency into the international markets hedge fund and watch your money working for you. You can pay in fiat coming soon as well. So users can participate in hedge fund without having any crypto, and you can be your own bank coming as well, right? So that is coming as a stage 3 development. Now, from a transparency point of view, it is really important to this particular team. And there is a star-studded team that are behind the scenes making this happen. And it is first crypto backed via proprietary trading firm, international markets, and the first crypto to use neural metadata collection for its liquidity pools. So there is a lot to unpack here. This is not this is not something that gets unpacked, within a couple of minutes. You're going to have to do a lot of research. Now, VyFi.io, you can see it on the top there, is where you go to begin your journey in understanding what these guys are up to. So it is one of the first adopters of DeFi on the Cardano blockchain and one of the first bridges to ERC20 and BSC chain from Cardano. The partners, once you understand who they are, right? First you look at these things, you're like, okay, who are they? But when you do your research on who these partners are, there's some pretty heavyweight partners involved with VyFinance. Now, the issues and challenges that they're looking to aim to solve, utilizing the power of blockchain, is they're bringing the world's first neural net auto harvester. So the auto harvester will simplify the mechanics of liquidity pools by allowing users to select a degree of risk and deposit and withdraw a single currency ADA. This differs from traditional DeFis in which users must calculate risk, distribute a correct amount of tokens, and exchange the profit into the desired currency. That's generally how it works, right? But this is different. So the auto harvester is a groundbreaking tool. Now, while these functions will still be available on VyFi's platform for the most experienced user, the team has found a solution to improve newcomers' initial experience, while providing the necessary guidance through educational content to navigate the DeFi space safely and effectively. Because the DeFi space is complex, right? When you first get into it, you're like, whoa, what is this, right? There's a lot that can go wrong. And so they know that, and they're making it as user-friendly as possible. Now, Harvester VyFi's sophisticated neural net will employ strategies based upon incentives versus risk in order to invest the funds across multiple liquidity pools. In addition, users will have the funds staked in the auto harvester and will be incentivized by the distribution of the liquidity pool tokens depending on the amount staked, which means the users hold the auto harvester liquidity token. Their share will continue to increase just by holding the token. And it is, the company's ambition is to approach DeFi in a way that, it hasn't been done before, right? And this is where the disruption comes into it, right? If you make something simple, the masses will follow. And that's exactly what they've identified and what they are going to be fixing. Now, when you click on vyfi.info, you got the white paper and you got the light paper, right? And you got the Gitbook documentation as well, an in-depth and constantly updated documentation, right? They are very keen on updating their audience around what's going on. And towards the end of the video, I've got a groundbreaking thing that is about to launch on their network, which I'm going to share with you as well. Now, if you're like me, and this is your first time in the Cardano world, there are a couple of wallets, right? So you can get the Yori wallet, the Dallas wallet, or Nami. I personally went with Nami, but please do your own research and find out the pros and cons about which one you prefer to have, right? So again, this was all learning experience for me because I previously have not been involved in the Cardano blockchain, but this is very, very exciting, you know, like to get involved and get behind this stuff. Now, docs.vyfi.io is very, very cool place where you can get a lot of information in an interactive way from the company. Now, how to set up your wallet, getting your Cardano tokens, connecting your wallet, all of this stuff, right? The pre-VyFi as well. So how, you know, just all this information that you can get on here. Then the basics. So learning the basics, and you know, it is in an interactive way. You can click swap and continue to go down the path of learning more about it, how providing liquidity works. So there is so much learning that you can do on here. Then you go into the intermediate where we start to talk about wrapped tokens, yield farming, auto harvester. There is a lot of information about the auto harvester in here that you can see, and then you can click on, and it just continues to go forward into the next page, next page, next page. So there is a lot to unpack. And then when you go through the menu, you can see again, you know, you got under the VyFi Finance, you know, how to trade, the pools, the farm, the harvester, all of that, the loans, how the loans are going to work on there as well. And then, you know, the neural net AI, the platypus, Bluetooth, and voting as well. And the tokenomics of the company as well are in this particular section. Now, as we move forward, you know, in typical Crypto Serpent style, white papers, light papers, read them, learn them, understand them, digest them, eat them, right? Eat them. 8 pages is the light paper. If you're not willing to read 8 pages before you buy something, this isn't for you, right? This isn't the channel for you. And more importantly, you need to know what you hold, right? Too many of you go on social media, just type in a word, how much, or when moon. No, don't buy that. No, do your homework, be professional, treat your portfolio in a professional way, understand what you're getting, understand how it works, read everything that there is possibly to read about it, right? The ecosystem, how that works, why you should know about it, the specifics, right? You need to understand the specifics of what you're getting, how many token supply, right? Inflation, the burning mechanism, all of it. There's not one thing, there's everything. It is everything for you to understand. Q4, Q1 next year, Q2 next year, Q3 next year. How does it work? What is happening? How is this token long-term going to look after you? Please, these are bare basics of being professional. Bare basics. You need to understand the ecosystem. You gotta. Like, there is no two ways about it, right? You need to invest the time to understand what you hold. And again, vyfi.io/info to get those documents for you, right? Really important. Now, from a roadmap perspective, you know, we got obviously Q3, which is just passed. We're now into Q4. So the auto harvester launched without neural net integration, neural net training on other price data. Stage 2, neural net integration, Q1 2022 is coming. Stage 3, Q1 2022, begin construction for fiat on-ramp. Stage 4, complete ecosystem. This will be the appropriate completion of all 4 aspects of our ecosystem. What are the 4 aspects of the ecosystem? If you read the white paper, you will know what the 4 steps are of the ecosystem of VyFi Finance. So please make sure that you do that you understand it, that you digest it. And it's so important. From a team perspective, right? The team itself is star-studded, right? It doesn't get any better from when it comes to building something, and the commitment that they have towards bettering the system, upgrading the system, and they are at such an infancy level so far that there is so much to come from this, right? But just when you thought that it wouldn't get better, there are some NFTs inside this ecosystem, right? And I'm going to show you what you do. So I'm going to put the link to this particular link, which is the marketplace to where you go to find the NFTs from VyFinance. Now, for me, for example, I actually went with the purple. So if you type in that particular keyword and click go, I'll show you what happens, right? So if you click go, nothing actually occurs. And I'll show you why nothing happens, right? But then it says no results found. But then when you click on filter, you click on the filter and you untick the verified. If you untick the verified and click filter again, click on the go button and it will show up. So they will finally show up. And here they are. Look at this, right? So how cool do these look? They look spectacular. They look so good, right? So that you can click on it and you can purchase it, right? And they are so good. Like, they look absolutely brilliant. And I went with the purple. But the cool thing about this, right, is not just the NFT aspect, right? But they are the actual, from an organization point of view, they are the very first NFT company in the Cardano ecosystem that you'll be able to stake. You will be actually able to stake your NFT on it, right? Groundbreaking stuff. So I went with this one. I can't wait to stake it. Every now and again on some of my videos, I'm going to show you how much interest it's earning. So good, right? But I'm absolutely, you know, like I said, I've only just recently got into the NFT space and blown away with the opportunities and what's going on in there, right? But very, 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 very cool from an NFT space. Now, I will also add this particular PDF, which will show you how the staking guide and how you can actually stake your NFT. So, you know, you go into the particular VyFi ecosystem, you click on NFT vaults. From there, you'll be able to click to connect your wallet, which will be very, very important. Then from there, you can connect your wallet, say, for example, Nami, which is the one that I have. Then you select access to give it access to the system. Now your wallet is connected. You can click on stake your NFT and then copy the vault, the wallet address into that. Then from there, you click on open Nami, open send in your Nami wallet, which means you're sending your NFT to be staked. Paste the vault address in the recipients field, search for your VYFI NFT via the assets drop-down box. And then from there, select send and then enter your spending password, which is very, very, very important to do so. And that's it. Then afterwards, open the platform, receive the NFT. You'll be able to view how many staked, how long until you can harvest, the VyFi earned, and how many NFTs you have staked as well. So it will all be in there. But your homework, what is your homework today? Well, you got two things you got to do. First, you got to go on this website, do all the research that you need to do in order to make sure that this is a viable thing for your portfolio. Step number one. Step number two, jump on Twitter. When you are on Twitter, click the follow and click the alarm bell. Critical. Absolutely critical, you know, to understand exactly what's going on. More importantly, jump inside the Telegram group, right? There are 2,221 people, 243 people online right now, but that is the only way you're going to be kept up to date because this has not launched. And when it does launch, it is going to be phenomenal. But the only way you're going to find out more information is by doing those two things, Twitter and Telegram, right? I am super excited about these guys, right? There is so much to look forward to when it comes to VyFinance. I hope you enjoyed it, right? It's my first Cardano ecosystem project, and I'm going to tell you that this is going to be one to look out for. If you learned something new today, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button as always. Thank you, and I look forward to see you on the next one.